Hi everyone, I'm Christy Grosvold and I'm here to talk about Genius Hour. I'm a Brock University teacher candidate, go Brock Badgers, and I love to travel. I've been to 5 different countries, 5 different provinces within Canada, and one day I hope to teach abroad. I would like to start by asking everyone, who has been on an all-inclusive vacation here? Okay, and how many of you didn't have the best experience? Right. Sometimes things happen that are out of your control. So delayed or canceled flights, lost luggage, overbooked rooms, weather conditions, etc. I'm here to talk about the Genius Hour project, and for those of you who don't know, Genius Hour is a time period where students research a topic that they're interested in or passionate about. They start by formulating a question, then they gather information or research, analyze it, report the findings, and then present their findings in a creative way. My Genius Hour question, which I formulated and researched, is how can I ensure that ratings match reviews for all-inclusive vacation resorts? Now, this is an important topic to me because I need to go on a vacation. So, what I would like to talk about first is the factors that need to be considered before you go on your vacation, before you research your vacation, actually. So, location is an important thing. And also, what kinds of features or services are available at the resort? When looking up resorts, I always seem to go to the same websites. Now, I seem to choose Red Tag, iTravel 2000, and Expedia. Not really sure why, but they all have similar ratings, and every place I've been so far in research has been great. Red Tag, for example, gives me reviews from travelers who have visited this resort before. Now, each traveler can have a different opinion on what a resort is like. The Red Tag website finds an average rating from all the ratings people have given the specific resort. The next website I like to look at is iTravel 2000. iTravel 2000 is based on key hotel or resort features, so it focuses on the things like the casino, the spa, all the amenities or services that the resort has to offer, and it basically gives it a star rating because of the amount of services or things provided. One of my favorites is Expedia. Now, Expedia is a travel website that has both travelers' comments and reviews, and it gives actually a percentage of guests who would recommend this resort, as well as individual ratings for things like staff, cleanliness, accommodations, comfort, etc. One good thing that I really like is hearing a review from someone who has been to that resort, or from multiple people who have stayed at the place that I would like to stay at. I would like to hear about their experience. I want to know why they gave the rating they did. And for me, TripAdvisor is my go-to website. What I would like to talk about is my research findings, so ensuring that ratings match reviews. Now, I compared 3 places that in the future I think I may like to go. So I chose Sea Garden Beach Resort in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Red Tag gave this resort a 4-star rating, whereas iTravel 2000 gave this resort a 3.5-star rating. And then I looked up Expedia, and it was a 3.6 out of 5-star rating. So, as I said, I love TripAdvisor. So I went there and checked out the ratings, and they rated the Sea Garden in Jamaica an average of 4 stars. Now, there was no certificate. However, they were rated highest in the category of cleanliness. So that's something that's important to me. Next, I researched the Barceló Tambor Beach, Playa Tambor in Costa Rica. And all 3 travel websites, RedTag, iTravel, and Expedia, rated the Barceló Tambor 4 stars. Now that's a pretty accurate rating considering they're all the same. Now, of course, I go and check out my TripAdvisor, my go-to, and it has the same rating, 4 stars. Read some reviews, what would attract me to this particular resort. And I found that this resort received a certificate of excellence and the highest rating for sleep quality, something I need being a university student, and cleanliness. Last one I researched was the Westin Playa Bonita, Panama in Panama City, Panama. And again, RedTag, iTravel 2000, and Expedia all rated this resort 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars is pretty high for a place like that. So I'm thinking, yes, that's absolutely somewhere I want to go. So I go on to TripAdvisor, check it out. What do I find? It's only rated 4 stars. That's a 0.5 different star, but makes a difference. So I go on reading and I'm looking and I see a certificate of excellence. And I'm thinking, okay, everyone who's been there has nothing but good things to say. So it got really high ratings for sleep quality, rooms, cleanliness, and a bunch of other things, which I was really impressed about. So I'm thinking of going there. So after I did my research, I decided to analyze what I found. And I found that all 3 websites, Expedia, iTravel 2000, and RedTag, alongside TripAdvisor, had the same, if not almost the same, very similar ratings for each resort that I researched. Now, I would say that the data provided accurate representations and explanations why that resort deserved that rating. The data does demonstrate a personal bias because when reading the comments, you could see that because of something bad that happened that has nothing to do with the actual resort, people provided a lower rating. When you're researching, if you don't read those comments, you automatically think that this is a place I don't want to go to. This is why I go to TripAdvisor personally, because it gives an overall rating that illustrates an average of all the ratings that travelers give. So, all the resorts that I look up, or even just on those websites, go from a 0 to a 5 or 5+ rating scale. Each rating is based on different aspects, so location, resort features, and some travelers' reviews. So each person who rates a resort has different expectations when it comes to things like food, service, pools, whatever it may be on the resort. Each person has a different idea. So ideally, someone who has higher expectations, personally, I would recommend going to a 4+, even 5-star, because usually those are rated that for a reason, especially viewing the travelers' reviews. You would notice that it's accurate, it's amazing, it's 5 stars for a reason. To wrap this up, to really ensure that ratings match reviews for all-inclusive vacation resorts, it is important to do research, ladies and gentlemen. Each travel website can provide a different rating, so comparing at least 3 websites and then some travel reviews written by people who have actually stayed at these places can ensure the best possible rating for a particular resort. My final thought to leave you with is think about why that resort is appealing. Is it the food, the location, the amenities? What draws you as a traveler to this place? As well, who are you going to be traveling with? Please take all of these things into consideration. And when you go to look for a resort and you want to ensure that your ratings are accurate, please do your research.